Man, it was awesome just getting some fresh air, getting off this plane. Welcome to Paramaribo. Welcome to Suriname. It says right there, most forested country in the world. That is the title they're going for here. And it felt good to get some fresh air because people were bum rushing the plane, which that happens sometimes, but not too comfortable, I have to say. But super humid. And the airport's one of those ones that doesn't have air conditioning, kind of an open air, humid, sweltering airport. So there's a bunch of guys here hanging around, but nobody pressuring me or anything. So let's see, man. Excited to come to the most forested country in the world. Let's see what this place is all about.
I once heard Suriname described as the most African country outside Africa and the most Asian country outside Asia. It is also the world's most forested country. I just got back from a trip around this fascinating country of just around 600,000 people, and I cannot wait to share my adventures with you. Suriname is probably the most diverse small country in the world. There are Creoles, Maroons, who are the descendants of enslaved people who escaped Dutch plantations. There are Indians who call themselves Hindustanis. There are Indonesians, most of them from the island of Java. And there are Chinese and many others too. The diversity is evident in the great food, which reflects the country's ethnic groups, in the myriad of religions that you see that are practiced all around the country, and in the many, many languages that are spoken, including Dutch, which is the colonial language. This was a colony, Dutch colony until 1975. Sranan-Tongo, which is the national language. Many, many people also speak English, thankfully, and a host of other tribal languages, some of which you're going to hear in this series. So in this multi-part series on Suriname, I'm going to introduce you to this fascinating place, one vlog at a time. We're going to explore Paramaribo, the capital, where we're going to meet a host of interesting characters, including a witch at the witches' market. I'll take you on an amazing river journey to meet traditional Maroon communities where polygamy is still practiced. We'll visit a fabulously remote ancient Jewish community that's now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We're going to visit historic plantations, and I'm going to introduce you to Suriname's unique culture and its super friendly people. So please don't forget to subscribe to see every part of this upcoming series. And now, at long last, let's get to part one of my Suriname series. Enjoy, folks.
So I'm told now that this is the Bouterse highway that we're traveling on, named after the former leader of this country who just died on Christmas or Christmas Eve. And obviously some people like him and some people do not. But obviously many people must, otherwise you wouldn't have a highway named after him, I guess.
These markets, my guide is pointing out too, and he's also mentioning too that he says a lot of people like Daisy Bouterse, and you say most people like him, right? Yeah. Okay. Never too much fun arriving in a new country you've never been to before when it's raining. Oh my God, believe me, nothing really looks very good in the rain. But arrived here at this hotel that I'm staying at, little neighborhood hotel. It's called Villa Famiri. And interesting, because I've never entered my room like this before. I've got my own little table here, as you can see. And I enter my room through these glass doors, which is interesting. And there's a key, lock, here, like this. You come on in. And got a nice, big, comfortable bed here. Air conditioning, which feels very good, even though it's not hot outside. I've got a little desk. I have a nice TV. I've got a refrigerator. I have a closet. Nice big mirror. And they just offered me a welcome drink too, which I really like. And she said, welcome back. I said, why are you welcoming me back? I've never been here before. She confused me with somebody else. Nice shower, a toilet. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this place. I just hope that it stops raining. And by the way, how much is this place? I can't remember, but it's pretty reasonable. Definitely less than $100 per night. And there's a little pool here around the corner. There's a little garden and a bar. It's kind of like a little neighborhood. It's tucked away in a little neighborhood on a quiet street. Nice little pool and garden. All right, folks. First night in Paramaribo, also nicknamed Parbo. Also nicknamed, I think the Dutch called it the wooden city of the tropics because of all the wooden buildings here. Almost everybody in this country of 600,000 people lives here. But might be wondering, what the hell am I doing here to begin with, Suriname? This place is off the beaten track, to be sure. There's almost no flights here, very few direct flights here from the U.S.
as I said, I had to stop over in Panama, spend a night in Panama last night, and on the way back, I'm going to spend a night in Panama too. This is a place the Dutch come here because it was formerly a Dutch colony. So like almost every tourist I've bumped into so far, and not that many of them, they're all from the Netherlands. I guess they find it to be fun to be able to go to a place where they speak Dutch, although there's several other languages they speak here too, also Sren and Tongo, and some other ones as well too. But the Dutch is the main lingua franca here. As we were flying in here though, I told you guys this is the most forested country in the world, supposedly 93% forested. You really feel that too as you're flying in here, man. You come in over the plane and it's just green. There's just green trees. All of a sudden you approach Paramaribo and it's like there isn't much, honestly. And of course the airport is 50 kilometers away too. It took literally an hour and 40 minutes. There was a hell of a lot of traffic too. It was rush hour to get from the airport to my hotel. Anyways, I digress, folks. What am I doing here? A few different things. First of all, I like small, obscure countries. So I thought, wow, this is all just way too interesting. Got to come down and see this little country. They speak Dutch and also another language, Sren and Tongo. And they've got, people from Java, different food influences. It's way too interesting. Got to come down here and see this place for myself. Hindus, Muslims here, Christians, obviously. So we're going to find out what this is all about. This is a rare trip too. I'll say too that I do not have the entire thing all planned out. Usually I'm pretty good at planning my trips in advance. Man, I could not figure out what the hell to do. It was very confusing. So what am I going to do after that? I have not decided, folks. I've got like 7 or 8 nights here in this country, and let's see what the hell happens. Very, very interesting times here indeed. Beautiful Saturday morning in downtown Paramaribo, Suriname, and I'm at the Central Market. And let's take a look around and see what sort of stuff we can find here. You speak English? You speak English?
Yes.
Where are you from? From Paramaribo?
No, from Suriname.
From Suriname. Ah, okay. You have nice fruits and things like that here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So this is the Central Market, right?
Yeah.
Ah. There's also a witches market here too, right? Yeah.
Here.
That's the one next door.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the craft market. That's the witches market?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
They sell jungle things.
jungle. And why do they call it the witches market?
I don't know. They bring things from the jungle.
Because of the jungle medicines and stuff?
Yeah.
Does that stuff work? Does it work? Do those jungle medicines, do they work?
Maybe.
You never tried?
No.
Okay. What about you? Do you ever try these things? No? Don't believe in it. You just go to a normal doctor when you're sick? You don't drink a special tea or herb or nothing? Just go to the doctor. Thank you. Nice talking to you. Grantani. Beautiful. Sunlight layer. Look at that. Look at the colors of all these fruits and vegetables they have here. They're beautiful. You're not going to go hungry in this country. Look at the beautiful food they have. People come from the countryside here and selling their fresh produce. Really nice. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Different music pumping out from different stands, as you can hear. I like it here. Very colorful market. A lot of interesting looking foods here. If you've been watching my other videos here about Suriname, you probably have already heard a little of the history of the country. And I think it's one of the incredibly fascinating histories. Of course, this was originally the British were here, and in 1660, the Dutch, and then in 1660, the British and the Dutch, in 1667, the British and the Dutch made a trade, a pretty famous or infamous one you may have heard about. The Dutch traded New York City for Suriname in 1667. Does that sound like an uneven trade to you? I don't know. Pretty debatable because the British, of course, only held the United States for another 100 years, whereas the Dutch remained in power here until 1975 when this country became independent. All right? And super interesting history. Why are there people from, why is it so diverse here? Well, the Netherlands did not outlaw slavery until 1863, right? And then in 1863, following that, they needed people to work their plantations. And so they started bringing in people from Java, the island of Java in Indonesia, and the Indian subcontinent, China, and elsewhere. And so that's why the country is so diverse. And when you're in a market like this, you see all the different faces reflecting the diversity of the country and the different foods and also the different music, as you can hear too, right? Pretty interesting place. We reached the seafood and such here. Nice. The meats, the seafoods, the chickens, the poultry department here. You can get it all right here in the market. Interesting. Butcher shop here. Music's pumping, as you can hear. Fantastic. This is not appetizing, I have to be honest with you. Sometimes when I go to markets, I just start feeling a little sick, to be honest with you. The smells, the raw meats, the fishes, sometimes a little too much. And you need a break. Now let's get back out to something more fresh. Look at these big, beautiful leaves here. Nice. Very nice. All right, now we're out. Things are a little fresher out here. Everything smells slightly better. Much nicer. I mean, he gets a little more fish. Fishes. Fishes. I like the outdoor section of the market a lot better. Look at this fresh fish. Now this actually looks nice, doesn't it? Ooh, it's gonna be delicious. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Fresh seafood. Doesn't get much fresher than these nasty looking guys right here. Look at these guys. Beautiful. See, these guys are filleting up the fishes. We got some more fishes here. Delicious looking. So we got this. That's nice. Maybe some of them are winding up. Someone's counting their money. Someone's having a breakfast, which is great. Probably almost time to wrap up for some of these. Which island?
Huh?
Which island?
Java.
Java.
Yeah.
Nice. I've been to Bali and Lombok.
Oh, Lombok.
Yeah. And Gilead. You like Suriname?
Of course, because I live here now.
You live here?
Yes.
How many years?
About 70 years.
70 years you're Suriname?
Yes.
Oh, long time.
Yeah, but now I become citizen of Suriname.
Now a citizen of Suriname?
Yes.
Yes. You got some beautiful peppers and stuff like that, huh?
I will come back.
Where you learn English?
Huh?
Where did you learn English?
At school?
At school?
Yes.
In Suriname or in Indonesia? Suriname.
I'm born in Indonesia. I live in Suriname. I'm born in Indonesia. Indonesian in Suriname.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm from the USA, United States.
Which part?
Florida.
Florida.
You know Florida?
I hear about it. I never go there.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
But now-
Your wife?
Huh? Yes,
Your wife?
My beautiful wife.
How many children?
Huh?
How many children you
I
have?
have none. She has one.
She has one children. Ah, okay. Why are they laughing? They're laughing.
Because I never pregnant, you know.
What?
I never pregnant.
You never pregnant? Her. Okay.
She carried the baby.
You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You make me laugh. What do you think is the best thing about Suriname?
The best thing,
Yeah, why you like Suriname?
the food.
The food.
Yeah,
That's number one.
number one. Because no food, no kind of food.
But look, you're very skinny though.
Huh?
You're a skinny man.
Yeah, because
You're not fat.
No, I don't want fat.
You don't want to be fat.
No.
That's good. That's good. You're smart man too. You don't want to be a big fat man.
No, because you can't run.
Who does the cooking? Your wife does the cooking or you?
We both.
You both make the cooking?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
When we get home, we cook.
When you, say again?
When we get home,
Okay.
we go cook.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes we cook.
You have any advice for tourists who come here to Suriname?
Yes,
What's your advice?
to come see Suriname because Suriname is beautiful.
Yeah?
You got too many citizens here, you know.
Yeah?
Got Japanese, Chinese, Japanese,
Yeah.
Hindustani.
Hindustani, those are your friends? Yeah.
We speak Hindustani, you know.
Yeah? Yeah?
I speak Malaysian.
Yeah.
I speak a little bit. I understand Chinese a little bit.
You speak so many languages
Yeah, because I
because you're Suriname,
yes, because Suriname got plenty.
because you're a Surinamer.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
How many languages you speak?
7.
7.
Yeah, but not really,
Not fluent.
not fluent. Yes.
So Suriname has so many different ethnic groups.
Yes.
And do they all get along with each other, or they don't get along sometimes?
We live together.
Mostly they get along? For the most part.
Yes.
Yeah? So you like this country, huh?
Of course, because this is
It's beautiful.
nice. The weather is good.
Yeah.
And also the people is very kind.
Very kind. Yes. What's your name?
My name is Castro.
Casto?
Yeah. Not
And-
Castro. Huh?
Not Fidel Castro.
No.
You're not Fidel Castro.
He is my friend.
Castro.
Yeah, was my friend.
Who was your friend?
Castro.
Fidel Castro?
Yeah.
You like him?
I don't like him. He's dead already.
You do like Fidel Castro, or you do not like Fidel Castro?
Huh?
You do like Fidel Castro, or you do not like Fidel Castro?
I don't like him because he's a man. I don't like a man.
Don't like him. Okay, no. You like a woman?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're a man.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Thank you so much, brother. Nice to meet you.
Okay. What's your name?
Dave,
Dave.
nice to meet you. What's your
My
wife's
nephew
name?
Also named Dave.
Who's named Dave?
My nephew.
Your nephew is Dave. Okay, cool.
She lives in
And your wife, what's your name?
Surati.
Sirati?
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
How many years you're here at the market selling?
about 35 years.
35 years. Yeah? And how is the cost of living in Suriname? Is it expensive here or no?
No, because expensive.
It is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the income is not so good.
Yeah. So you grow your own food? How do you eat?
Huh? I plant our food.
You plant your own food
Yeah.
and you can eat
Yeah.
your own food.
Yeah.
Do you have to go to the market to buy food too, or no? You can plant everything you need.
No, sometimes when you don't have the thing what you need, you got to buy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother. Friends, that's my family.
Oh, your family?
Yeah,
At home?
that's my wife.
You have nice wife, man.
That's my wife and my 2 children, Leo and James. 17 and 15. I could always use shoe repair. I like a shoe repair. This is a good business, useful. In America, it costs a lot of money to repair a shoe. Thank you. You can get stuff fixed. Getting things repaired in my country is very difficult. If you're American, you know what I'm talking about. They just want you to throw the damn thing away and get something new. Morning, guys. Good morning. Morning. Barcelona. You like Barcelona, huh?
Yeah, Barcelona.
But they don't have Messi anymore. You still like him?
Yes, let's go.
What's that?
Messi, let's go.
That's right. What about Ronaldo?
Hey, it's my best friend.
Ronaldo?
Yes.
Who do you like better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Who's the best Surinamer football player of all time? Ruud Gullit?
Luke Gullit.
Ruud Gullit.
Yes, Luke Gullit.
Number 2? Who's number 2?
Rijkaard.
Rijkaard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, brother. Have a good weekend.
Yes.
Cheers. See you guys. Bye, brother. See you. Saturday morning shop. A lot of people are out shopping this morning, as you can see. Drinks, sneakers, you name it. More shoe repair. This is the shoe repair street, I guess. Shoe repair. Look at beautiful birds. There's also a lot of beautiful birds here. Look at this one. Can I put your bird on the film? Yes. What kind of bird is it?
Dress fire.
Yeah. Where you get it?
I caught it.
You caught him?
Yeah.
How, in the trees?
So it's just like in a little cage.
No, but I mean, how did you catch him?
I
Like-
put the next bird, little cage next inside.
Uh-huh.
That's how.
Nice. Do you have other birds too, like a whole collection of them?
I have 4.
And do you sell them or you just keep them as pets?
So it's my hobby.
It's a hobby?
Yeah.
I heard that there's some people who sell birds here in Paramaribo. Where is that?
You have to look for the pet shop.
Oh, a pet shop. Not in the market. They don't do it.
In the market, you can also find it.
You might find it.
If you want to take it to another country, you have to have a doctor's license.
Ah, okay.
You have to get a bird insurance.
This country has a lot of beautiful birds, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exotic birds.
Yeah.
Different kinds.
Do you have like any parrots or just small ones like this?
Only small ones like this.
That's the kind you like?
Yeah, it's just a singing bird.
It's a singing bird.
Yeah.
How do you make him sing, or he just sings when he wants to?
No. You have to go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then you choose the kind of song that you want to let him sing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you play YouTube for him?
Yeah.
And he understands YouTube?
This the birds that sing Red Fire. It's very different.
So you go on YouTube and you play the song for your bird, and then he will sing what you have on YouTube.
Yeah.
So they're smart. So they're actually very smart birds.
Very smart birds, yeah.
That's interesting. Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you. Enjoy your weekend.
see you.
All right, cheers. Cheers. Consulate of Haiti right here. This is the old wooden city right here. Some of these buildings are spectacular. They might need a little paint, a little refurbishment, but it is quite nice. So you've got the biggest mosque in Paramaribo and I think in Suriname, and it is right next door to a very, very old synagogue here. And they actually share a parking lot, which is one interesting thing about Suriname. You do not find that, I think, anywhere else. Both the mosque and the synagogue are closed, unfortunately. Opening hours here are tricky, but supposedly there's some really ancient texts in here. It's really quite a place of historic significance, to say the least, and very neat that they're coexisting right next to each other and sharing a parking lot. So this is the place I'm at right here. Yushji Roti Shop. And not too busy, but you can tell it's about 5 o'clock. They've got this cage here so they don't get robbed. Okay, so here we have the roti, we have the dal, we have the chana, the chicken, and the potato. This looks delicious. All right. This food is absolutely delicious. I put the chana, you're probably not supposed to do this, but I put the chana inside the dal. And God, it's so good like that. You mix this stuff with the roti. I like mixing the dal and the roti together. It's just absolutely delicious. The chicken is so good. This is all the equivalent. This whole feast is the equivalent of about $10 US. So, are you the manager of this excellent? And now tell me the name of the restaurant, how to pronounce it properly.
That is Roti Shop Yosha.
I'm strongly going to recommend it because I think it's delicious. What
The
makes?
customer will know it for itself.
What's your number one bestseller?
Roti chicken.
The one I had.
Yes, with potato and vegetable.
I'm also recommending the dal and the chana are delicious.
They are delicious.
What makes the Suriname roti different than roti in other countries?
Well, we got the old-fashioned roti that we prepare. Otherwise, mostly people making roti with the machine.
Oh.
And that is different when it is rolled by hand.
Where do you make the roti?
Yeah?
Where do you make the roti? Here?
Here in our kitchen.
Nice.
Yes.
How long has this restaurant been here? Long time?
Well, I just started from 1942.
19?
Yes, I'm the second generation.
Ah.
I'm living now for the third.
Really?
Yes. That is
So your father started it?
my mother and father.
Your mother and father?
They started in 1942.
1942.
Yes.
And what year did you take over?
I take over in 1960.
And now your son will take over?
I hope they will do.
When?
They still in the business now.
You want to retire?
I keep running, keep doing something.
I understand. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Suriname, you got your house, you got your property, you got everything. What you want, you walk, you eat.
Yeah.
Nice food there in Suriname.
Beautiful women.
Woman,
Yeah.
okay, woman, girls. I got me wife, got me children, relax.
The food.
Very good.
But what about the cost of living?
The cost of living is too dear.
It's too high.
now, too high. Look, the gas.
So no place is perfect, right? What's the negative part of Suriname?
The negative part for Suriname, corruption.
The corruption.
Corruption, all the government corruption.
The government is bad. You're putting your hand in the pocket.
All the government puts the light in pocket.
They're thieves?
They not look the poor people.
Right.
That is the problem.
A lot of countries have that problem.
Look, Suriname get 700,000 people live here.
Yeah.
And they got a good leader.
Here's the St. Peter and Paul Church, by the way.
Yeah, got the color.
Yeah.
160 years.
160 years.
300 meters, turn left onto Roti Way.
Go straight, yeah. So, but you're saying, though, the country is beautiful, huh?
Yeah,
You think tourists should come here?
huh?
Should tourists come to Suriname and visit?
Yeah, look, how much tourists are come. You see, enough tourists are come.
You're saying there are a lot of tourists, or no? Doesn't
Yeah.
seem like there's too many.
Yeah, come the Holland people.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, Belgium, France.
Not Americans.
American come, yes.
Not many, though, huh?
Not many.
Yeah, a few.
Here, Suriname the cold, you know, get problems. So this go fall, that go fall.
You're right. 52.
How old you there?
Me, 52. How old are you?
How much you think?
25.
Huh?
25.
Next year, 60 years.
No way.
Thank you, buddy.
You look very young. You got 9 kids.
9.
Dude, you're a champ.
4 girls.
4 girls and 5 boys. Oh my God. God bless you, man. You might remember we passed through this area, Wakapasi, on Tuesday night. And it was a drizzly evening and there was absolutely nobody here. Walking by this area on Saturday night now, and it's a beautiful evening. So let's just take a walk through here and see if this is a lively place or not. It sounds like it is. So let's take a look. A lot busier, as you can see. The top reasons to come to Villa Famiri is the number one top reason is you're looking at her right now is fantastic Lucy, who's here most days between the afternoon and evenings. And Lucy can take care of so many different things for you. She's incredibly hospitable. She can make reservations for you. She can call taxis for you. She can give you advice. She can give you...
The restaurants are open.
Yes. She can give you language training in Sranantongo. She can teach you things. She can give you advice about bars. She can tell you if you're a man, she'll tell you which bar to go to have fun. If you're a woman, she could give you advice on whatever kind of things that women like. And she's seriously extremely hospitable. So she's one of the top reasons to come here. The best thing about Suriname, and what's the worst thing?
The best thing is the people,
Yes.
and the worst thing is also the people.
How so?
Yeah,
Explain.
because people throw garbage everywhere, and it gets crazy. The world gets crazier.
Okay.
It's my raw answer,
But-
unfiltered answer. But you still have
people are
hope.
good in what way?
Of course, they're very hospitable and they are very welcoming.
Okay.
Yes, and kind. You feel at home. You have similar. You notice love real
People know
quick.
the best and the worst thing about Suriname. That's interesting. I haven't heard that yet. Okay.
Yeah, this is my raw.
Okay, Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, of
Nice.
course.
Fun fact about the president of Suriname while we're at it. His son, Richano, recently, who was a diplomat in Miami, he was posted to their consulate in Miami. He denounced his father and accused him of all sorts of human rights violations and such. And said that Daisy Bouterse, who was the former leader of the country for a long, long time until he died at Christmas Eve, that he would be a better leader for the country. And so how's that for gratitude towards your father, huh? But apparently the new president of the country, not new, but probably the president of the country here is not too popular. From just talking to people on the streets, I hear again and again, don't like him, corruption, government's terrible. I don't hear anything positive about the government here, to be honest with you. Coming to Indonesian restaurants, Roti restaurants, such an interesting mix of stuff here. So this is Warong Rena, Renah. This place was recommended to me. And sitting outside here, it's a little toasty. Kind of sweating my ass off, but that's okay. I just need to chill out a little bit. Gonna have some nice Indonesian food, and it's cheap too. So let's see what I've got here. First of all, so we got the bakabana, right, which is this right here. These are plantains, okay? So this is less than $1 for this dish right here, all right? And then we've got this sort of potpourri of stuff here, this restaurant, which this is called Nasi, what is this called? Nasi Rames. Check out all the different things here available. So you've got a lumpia, which is this one right here, kind of like a samosa. You've got some of the nasi, and then two different kinds of rice, some more plantains, also some meat. And this entire feast is like the equivalent of like about $10 or even less than $10. All right, so let's break this all down. So first of all, this is the nasi, this kind of fried rice with these crunchy things. This is absolutely delicious. I really like this stuff. This is the bami. These are the noodles, right? Oh, these are my favorite. So the bami, the noodles that's number one for me. Nasi, number two, all right? The bakabana, which is all gone, as you can tell. The plantains were amazing. The lumpia is really good too. Lumpia's got veggies in it, little bits of meat. It's this one here. And I don't even need this chicken. I literally, this plate of chicken they brought me, I think is absolutely gonna go untouched, unfortunately. I'm gonna bring this back to the hotel and maybe share it with some of my friends there. It's so good, man. I mean, the cuisine in this country, it's interesting. I mean, you get like the amazing Indian food, you get Indonesian food, you get Chinese food. To mention the different sauces and spices they give you. So this is, there's two different like coconut spices they've given me here. And they're both very good, but they're also extremely spicy, and I get bad heartburn from these things. So they also give you this. They also give you some peanut sauce here. They give you peanut sauce, which is a bit spicy as well, and another sauce, which is also spicy. You get your choice of sauces too. Look at this absolutely beautiful cathedral here in Paramaribo. This is the St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church. It is a cathedral. And apparently, I guess it was completed in about 1885. And it's said to be the largest wooden building in the Western Hemisphere. Apparently it can hold something like 900 parishioners, churchgoers, whatever you would call them, mass goers. Very impressive place. Let's take a look around. You don't see like entirely wooden cathedrals like this for obvious reasons. I guess the fire risk, right? It's quite unique. I guess there were earlier churches on the same site dating, I think, back to the 1820s, but this place was started later in the 19th century. Sits apparently up there. Very unique church, isn't it? Also got an art gallery around the corner, Ready Tech Art Gallery. We've got some pretty cool works of art in here too. This artist, John Lee Afo, he's got a few pieces in here. To me, this looks like Basquiat, doesn't it? Works of the late French artist, Basquiat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but look at the style. Looks similar, doesn't it? Pretty cool stuff in here. And all this works of art are for sale too. So if you want to pick up some local art, this is a good look at some of the architecture of this old wooden city from up here. Porch they've got out here. Beautiful. My favorite piece for last. Actually, it's not my favorite piece, but it is really funny. I really don't mean that to you, my dear subscribers and viewers. Toot toot petite. If you're looking for a bakery or breakfast, you're looking out for some fresh baked goods for breakfast. They've got things like cheese rolls here, fresh cheese rolls. They've got some donuts. Let's flip the camera on so you can see. They've got jelly donuts, powdered donuts. They've got fresh loaves of bread. You mind if I walk back here and show them? You want to buy some freshly baked bread while you're here? So we got different types of loaves of bread here. And here's some more of the pastries. They have cinnamon rolls, which look very good too. Look at that. Delicious, right? And I'm sorry, what was your name, sir?
Jerry.
Jerry, this is Jerry, and his wife runs this place.
Yes.
And
She's the baker.
She's the baker behind the operation. And so what's the name of this neighborhood of Paramaribo? How do you describe the location?
This is the center.
Just basically in the center.
Yes.
And what street are you on?
Costa Street.
Costa
Street, yes.
All right. And so look for Toot Toot Petite
That's right.
Bakery. Thank you. Super fresh donuts. I'm going to get splashed in traffic here. This is good though. Very, very fresh. All right, how about a brief little rant about Fort Zeelandia? I've been waiting to see this damn place. This place is difficult to see. I mean, this is supposed to be the #1 tourist attraction of this city, right? Pretty much undisputed. This is it right here, baby, Fort Zeelandia. And, there's stuff you can see. The exterior of it is really nice. You can see all the exterior of it, but you want to go into the actual fort, right? And see the museum. Of course you do. #1 tourist attraction in the city. First of all, the hours of this place. I've been in this area 5 different times over the last week. This is the first time it's finally open, and I'm planning my morning around this, that I wanted to see this before I left the city, right? Because it's finally open. It's closed on Saturdays, it's closed on Mondays, it closes at 2 o'clock on the other days that it is actually open, right? Finally go in this bad boy, and every damn thing in there is in Dutch. Every damn thing in there is only in Dutch. I have nothing against the Dutch language, nothing against the Netherlands. I love the Netherlands, have friends from there. Met so many wonderful Dutch tourists over the last week traveling around Suriname. But come on, folks, Dutch only? Seriously? I just don't get it. I mean, the whole tourism strategy of this country is insane. It's like they only want tourists from the Netherlands. You're from some other country, they don't give a shit about you. They do not give a shit about you. The Visit Suriname website is a complete joke. I read a book, which I'm going to recommend to you. I'll put it up there. I can't remember the title of it right now. But a good book about Suriname was published in 2009, and they predicted that Suriname was going to become the next Costa Rica. Huh? The next ecotourism hotspot. It literally predicted. He quoted an expert in this book saying back in 2009 that this country was going to become the next ecotourism Costa Rica. And why has that not happened? It's not because this isn't a beautiful country. It certainly is. Not because there aren't a ton of things to see here. There certainly are. It's because this place, this government, they don't have a damn clue how to promote tourism here. They don't have a fucking clue. Sorry about that. And it's not just this Fort Zeelandia, but it just reminds me that I've been meaning to make this rant, right? It is not a smart tourism strategy to only attract tourists from one damn country, right? Work on this, folks. Work on getting some flights to the United States. How about? We're a small little country to the north that's closer than the Netherlands. We got 330 million people. Would you like some of us to come here and spend some money? I've been here for a week. I have not met one single citizen of the United States traveling in this country. Not one. In fact, every single tourist I've met, and I've met quite a few, is from the Netherlands, from one country. Really? There's 193 UN countries. You want to only attract tourists from one of them? Smart, folks, really smart. You might be saying, yes, but in your country, the museums are only in English. Well, that's sort of half true. There are quite a few museums that are only in English. There's also many, many museums that are in both English and Spanish, right? Many museums that are English and Spanish in the US. English and Spanish together, those two languages, you're talking about probably at least 1 billion people who speak those languages, maybe more. Maybe it's 2 billion. I'm just throwing numbers out here, folks, but it's something like that. How many people speak Dutch? How many freaking people speak Dutch? Answer, not too many. I'll put the answer on the screen because I don't know off the top of my head, but it ain't a hell of a lot. So I'm sorry for that rant. I do love this country. I just think it is horribly mismanaged, and it's a shame for the wonderful people of this country, because I love the people here in Suriname. They are fantastic and they deserve to, but it's a poor country. Let's be honest. There's some people who are doing well here, but it's not a super poor country, but it ain't a rich country, that's for sure. And more tourism here, bring in more money, make more jobs. Let's do it, people. Come on. Somebody from the government of Suriname, I hope you are listening to my rant. Get cracking, people, because you could do better with tourism in this country, because it is a beautiful country and people should come visit this country. Do better.